Check. We're back.
We are back.
We are back again. It's been a while, but, it's been busy for both of us.
Both of us.
Welcome to the Captain's Nug of Thoughts. Is that what we're still calling it? Did we come up with anything new?
No, we didn't yet.
I've had a few people be like, I got some ideas for names. You got some ideas. So, I don't know. They ever actually told me any.
Yeah, I haven't heard any either. I've heard people say it, but I'm like, my ears are open.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the Howard Stern Show, right? Because I'm hearing he might be leaving Sirius, so the name's up for grabs, so we can take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Fuck with the algorithm. All right. I hope everyone out there is doing good, having a good summer. It's starting to get cold. We're going into fall now. What the fuck happened? It was so quick.
It was really fast. It was 100, and then it was 60.
Yeah. And it just, I just remember we were talking about how long it took for the leaves to come back on the trees, and I'm like, oh man, that was just so fast. I don't know. It's been like the busiest fucking summer ever for me, so it went real fast.
You have been crazy busy.
Yeah, well, life on the road, I guess.
Yeah. And, I just got back from camp, and it's colder down there because you're up in the Allegheny Mountains. Mm-hmm. So, we're getting prepared for the season. And me and my dad went down. We had a bunch of pops yesterday and split a bunch of wood, and had a great time.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to getting some downtime around here and doing like just yard shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got the apple trees are coming in, those King David apples. Remember I gave you those? Yeah. The weird, super translucent, juicy ones.
They're clear.
Yeah. So last year, we didn't get that many because they all got fucking eaten up by all the animals.
Sure.
So this year, we're looking up ways to get animals to fuck off and hanging CDs in the tree, like shiny shit. And I've done that in the chicken coop before to keep like chipmunks away from their food.
Okay.
And, so we hung all these CDs from the apple tree. And it looks like some sort of crackhead Christmas tree out there.
Right.
But it fucking worked, dude. There's like 1 million apples on that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. We went to the Peach Fest last night.
And?
Because it was fucking Peach Fest, man. I don't know. I never really get to go. And I like to go at night with the lights and it's just a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Got some fucking Mother Cluckers chicken that I was not robbed from, but when we played in Academy Park. And, huge shout out to Ray Berry for all the work he's been doing, man. I've played so many great gigs this year that were on him. We did the Super Jam the other night at Sunset. It was fucking great.
Yep.
But so Thurman Brothers are playing in Academy Park. And we're playing Whipping Post. It's the last song. Yeah. And, and people are in there, be like, those guys are rocking out. And I am rocking out. But there's also part of me that's like, yeah, I'm fucking hungry. So I'm literally from the stage looking out at all the vendors. I'm like, all right, what am I going to get?
Yeah.
And I see Mother Cluckers. I'm like, I'm going to get some fucking chicken. I'm going to get Smidge and Liz are telling me about this rice bowl that's banging. I'm like, yeah. And we're doing it, and it starts raining a little bit. Yep. And I look over, and Jack's ripping a solo, but it's raining. I was like, yeah, that's metal. That's awesome. That was a cool shot.
Sure.
But then I see everyone start packing up, and I see the Mother Clucker truck pulling away.
No.
As we're doing, to the whipping post. I'm like, no, fuck. But thank God, Bashar, gotta have it. They were there.
Bashar's the
hooked it up. Yes. So, but okay, anyway, so last night we're walking around Peach Fest and I see Mother Cluckers. I'm like, yes.
There it is. It's back.
Yes. Rectified. That's
great.
But yeah, man, it was, it's always in Lewiston. Anyone who grew up around here, Peach Fest is like a marking of the times,
It sure is.
Back to
There's
school.
no doubt
all
about
the kids
it.
are going back to school.
Yep.
I was driving the other day and I saw a school bus. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I forgot about those things.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just see a school bus and it's cold.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's comforting.
I've been talking to Hot Dog, obviously, and Cocktail Weenie just started kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Mother Cluckers reminded me, just on our way home from the Southern Tier, there was a house, like, we were in the sticks a little bit, and it had a huge flag that said, cluck off and find out, which I thought was pretty fucking funny.
That was pretty funny.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, so, all right. So this is a crazy thing happened to me. Mm-hmm. So we went to Toronto. Literally the 2 days off I had this month, we spent in Toronto.
Right.
Just walking around. We went to see Oasis.
Yep.
And then they released some production tickets for the second night. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but you get an email like 2 days before. They're like, here's a code and you can get tickets for the second. So I'm like, fuck yeah, we're already going to be there. Let's go.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, it was great. And dude, this stadium, it wasn't at the baseball stadium because there was a game. So the whole city was mobbed. It was at this new Rogers Stadium. There's Rogers Center, which is the baseball stadium, the big mammoth fucking stadium.
Right.
Now there's this new thing called Rogers Stadium, which is out at Downsview Park.
Okay.
Which is like a 50-minute train ride outside of the city.
Oh, okay.
It's on like an old airstrip.
Oh, cool.
And it's these 3 bandstands. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's
Yeah?
dystopian and weird. Remember, if anyone knows, in Apocalypse Now, when they're going through the jungle and then they come up to the one thing where Bill Graham lands on a helicopter and the Playboy bunnies get out, and Lawrence Fishburne's like, this show is a weird sight in the middle of this shit. Like, that's exactly what it was. It was at night. It was kind of creepy. We're all like, this is weird. Is this some sort of ritual? Like they could all give us Kool-Aid or something?
Yeah.
And it was like 3 bandstands and this big like stadium just on flat ground in the middle of fucking nowhere. But, dude, they were great, man. I'll go see that band fucking anywhere. There for now. Saw Donatelli and his wife celebrating their anniversary. They were there, hung out with him for a bit. Yeah, it was just fucking great. It pissed rain the first night, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It was. I swear to God, they were doing Stand By Me, and he said the cold and wind and rain don't know. And the second he said the word rain, I felt drops.
Right.
And by the time it hit the chorus, it was just pouring. And everyone's like singing and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, to see an English band in the cold rain felt nice.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was great.
People love when it rains, especially when it's a rain song. It's like,
and then you don't realize how many of their fucking songs say rain. Like a lot of them. Forever talks about rain. It was great, man. 2 fucking great nights.
Well, rains a lot in England, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So kind of makes sense.
I don't know why mentally when we were there, because we just saw him in Manchester. And everyone's walking around in Oasis gear. I kept thinking we were like in it. Like mentally, I was like in England. Mm-hmm. So when I'd start talking to somebody and they didn't have an accent, I was like, oh, weird. Because like something about Canada is very British too.
Yeah.
Right? There's like a Britishy vibe. Like there's Old Queensway fucking street. Like the way the shit's named and just it has a very Britishy vibe. Aren't they? We're like colonized by them or something. Isn't the Queen like on some of their fucking money still? I don't know. Everything's Apple Pay now. I haven't seen a dollar bill in years.
Well, I mean, they don't have this anymore, but the Canadian penny was always the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? So it's very British, and you're seeing this band, and you just keep having to remind yourself that you're in Canada.
Right.
Because we're buying shit, and I'm like, oh, we're going to take that on the plane. I'm like, oh, wait, no, I drove here. I did meet a really funny drunk Irish kid after the second show, and we chatted for a while, and he was great.
Yeah.
He was telling me about this bar in Ireland that opens at like 8 a.m. on Mondays for everyone who's still going from the weekend and they don't want to go home yet.
Wow.
And he was like, hey, it's dodgy.
Yeah. That's like when I flew into Florida, I don't know how many, 12, 15 years ago, Slaying Sammy picked me up. And there's a bar right by the airport that opens at 5:30 a.m. And we were flying in at like 4:45.
Yeah, for weary
So by the time we got
yeah.
out of there, we pulled into the parking lot, and the guy literally opened the front door and was like, "Give me 2 minutes, guys." And we were like, "Whoa, that's so fucking weird." So we walk in there. It's just the three of us for 10 minutes, and 20 minutes into us sitting there, there was 40 strippers.
Wow.
And like 30 fucking bikers.
Dude,
in
Florida
there.
is funky.
I know. I was like, this is the spot, man. And like you look around and you're like, everyone in here is on drugs. Look at them. Everyone's eyes are like saucers. Like I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
we just got off a Sammy plane. Knows the spot. He's like, yeah, I got a good breakfast spot for you.
Yeah. He goes, yeah. Hope you guys like red eyes.
Yeah, so that was great. And then we stayed the extra day and, went to the fucking museum because it was raining. But whatever. It was cool as shit. Beautiful. 3 great days in Toronto. Food. Couldn't have a fucking bad meal, man. We fucking had good food everywhere. This place called Hair of the Dog was fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. We had those Japanese pancakes, those super fluffy, like souffle pancakes that are like 3 inches thick.
Yeah.
We found a spot that was there.
Nice.
And we went out there, yeah. Just taking the train all over the place. It was great.
Right.
So we go back, our car's in the hotel garage, get all situated and everything. Driving out of the city, the sun is setting and it's like fucking incredible. Like hitting the glass, that facility is all fucking glass. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of old shit, but all the skyscrapers are just like pure glass reflecting the sunset off the lake. It was fucking magical.
Yeah.
We're in traffic for a while going through the whole city. And then as soon as it opens up and I hit the expressway, we hear something like hit the roof of the car.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't seem to damage anything. It just seemed like something hit the roof and slid off.
Okay.
And then we're driving, and something about like, oh, where's my phone? And then I realized I had put my phone on the top of the car in the parking garage. And then drove through the whole city. And then as soon as we hit the expressway, I heard it go off.
Oh, Jesus.
So, dude, I am like, just as I'm driving, it's just setting in how bad this is.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I have like 8 people waiting on me. And all the pictures and videos I just took in Toronto are fucking gone.
Oh, no.
Because like this shit's backed up to the cloud, but it's always telling me it's full. So God knows what is actually there.
I know.
Nothing. And I'm like, dude, this whole summer, all that, dude, I'm like devastated. I'm like working myself up to being like just fucking miserable, devastated. She's like rubbing my back saying it's okay. I'm like, it's oh fucking God, they played Live Forever.
It's not
rain.
Okay.
It was raining. Okay. He said rain, and it was raining, and I got a video, and it's fucking gone. So she's on her laptop while I'm driving down the QEW, shutting it off and trying to get a new one and seeing how we can retrieve shit. And I'm like, I know those fuckers with their fucking satellites can get it. They just won't because they're dicks. Like, I know that they can just get all my videos and give them back to me. I can totally
picture you.
Yes, they're fucking cunts, and they won't do it.
I can see it.
But I'm like, I gotta get home because I got shit on like Instagram stories that I could still save. So let me get home as fast as I can. So I'm fucking burning down the QEW. And then by the time we get home, we get to the border, it's like pissing rain. Like to the fact where she was like, no, it wasn't pissing, it was dumping rain. It was just buckets of rain.
Sure.
And she was like, if this was in a movie, I would be like, that's the fakest fake rain I've ever seen. It was like just fake. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, whatever, I don't care anymore. Fuck it. And we go out, we pull, sitting in line forever, just getting pissed on. And we pull, and we see the dude in front of us. He's like opening the guy's trunk in front of us. Like he's just kind of opening everyone's trunk. Whatever. Yeah. So we get up, and the guy's like, yeah, put it in park and pop the trunk. I'm like, yeah, it's a hatchback. Just lift the thing. He's like, all right. He lifts it, and I hear fucking clunk, 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 clunk.
No way.
I was like, the fuck was that? And she's like, oh my God. And I was like, holy shit. And I almost got out of the car.
This is fucking amazing.
I almost got out of the car, like almost opened the door because I heard it bounce and land like under the car right by my door. And I almost got out, and then I was like, oh, you're going to get shot. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, then I look back, and the kid who's like 23.
Yeah.
And he's like looking at me all confused, like, what was that? I'm like, sorry. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, was that a phone? And he's like looking around. He goes, yeah. And he points and he bends over and then hands me my fucking phone.
That's fucking amazing.
Dude, and we were both like, whoa! And I'm like, calm down. Because he's already looking at us sideways.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, what the fuck? And he hands it, dude, I hit the button and it turns on. And it was getting pissed. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And this goes from like super devastated, like the whole summer's fucking fucked now. And now I gotta go through all this shit. And I lost all the fucking videos of these 2 great things we just went to.
Yeah.
And then I'm just holding it.
Yeah, and completely ecstatic.
And the dude's just like, all right, have a good night, I guess. Yeah. And we pulled away, and I'm like, all right, play it cool. And then as soon as we were gone, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like punching her leg. She's like, ow. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude, I don't know how. It was in a case, like an OtterBox, and I didn't, it was like rubber, like, and it's a Prius, man. There's one little baby windshield wiper on the back. Other than that, it's like an egg. It's just smooth. Right. I'm out there with the phone. I'm like, how? How did it stay there for 2 hours?
Yeah.
From Toronto to the Lewiston-Queenston Bridge.
Right.
And until the dude opened the trunk, it just popped off. I'm like, dude, I still can't fucking believe that happened.
Sure, I can't
That's
either.
a miracle. It's a miracle. There's no way there's nothing. And I did go to church earlier because we were walking around. Well, I was walking around by myself because she was working. And I saw this cool church, and I went in, and the guy was preaching and shit, and I just kind of looked around. And I was like, maybe that's all it took.
Maybe.
I was in there for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm going to give one back to you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate the effort. Dude, I just couldn't and she's like, have you learned your lesson? And are you going to back all that stuff up? I'm like, no, man, this shit's fine. You can't kill this phone. No. It's fine forever. I don't ever have to back this shit up. This is baby Jesus phone.
That's right.
Miracle
now
phone.
It is.
Dude, and I put it in a bag with one of them little packets that like you dry mushrooms with.
Yeah.
And it's totally fine.
Right.
Cannot fucking believe it. 2
That's
hours
fucking awesome.
burning down the QEW in the fucking rain.
Pissed
rain. Just
pissing rain and pissed off.
And she's like, how did you never like put on, because it wasn't really raining till we got to the bridge. Like I never put on the back wiper for whatever reason, because I was just thank God. Like, I wasn't even thinking about it. Thank God he even opened the trunk, because if he didn't, then we probably would have came down Lewiston Hill and hit the fucking loopy-loop that brings you into the village, and it would have just gone flying there.
Oh yeah.
And we had it shut off, so you couldn't even, I just assumed it was like, because we were like, do we go back for it? And I was like, dude, it was like a 4-lane highway.
Yeah,
everyone's
dude,
going like 90.
the queue? No way.
Like especially like leaving the city, like it was crushed the second it fell off the car. The guy behind us just crushed it.
For sure.
Like there's no, what are you gonna stop fucking traffic? Like no, like yeah, it's gone. It's fucking gone, man.
Just jump out.
I was like, it might as well be in the fucking ocean. It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so horrible.
Oh my God.
And then it was
so
just the
funny.
most. I don't even know how to explain that.
There really is no way
It's like
to
one of those
explain
things
it.
when the doctor's like, "Hey, you have cancer and you're dying," and then they come back in, they're like, "I was reading the wrong thing. You're
Yeah.
fine." Like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
That actually happened to a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, you have a horrifying spot on your lung, and we're pretty sure that it's cancer. And they fucking took a piece of it, and they were like, yes, it is. And then 2 weeks later, they were like, no, it's not. And then he was like, excuse me? And they were like, yeah, we made a mistake. And he's
pretty.
So I'm like, you still gonna quit smoking? He goes, nope.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So, and he's alive and well and fine. This was like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, shit. All right.
And but he had been complaining that he couldn't breathe for like a while, and they gave him some kind of fucking antibiotic, and fucking 2 weeks later he was all better.
Wow.
I
Just
know.
had like an infection or something?
Yeah, he just had an infection.
Wow. Well, good for him. Maybe he went to church that day too.
He must have.
Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then like the next day, people are like, how was Toronto? I'm like, you're not even going to fucking believe the story I'm about to tell you.
Sure.
I still don't understand, but whatever. That's good.
It's great.
Yeah.
Good.
And because it was just pure exhaustion too. Like I never do shit, especially when we're traveling. Especially like I'm using the Apple Pay shit now and the train thing. Everything is in the phone. That's all I have.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just the phone.
Right.
And I was like, that is such a dumb fucking thing to do, is just leave it on the roof of the car.
Yeah.
That's a fucking chick move. And I never do shit like that.
Right.
But I was just pure like exhaustion. Like just,
Yep.
just done. I don't know. But I don't know. That's a wake up call, I guess, to start making sure you have all your shit on you before you hop on the highway and drive away.
Sure.
Or don't, because it'll be fine anyways, I guess.
Yeah, you don't really have to.
Yeah, sure. Just go to
set
church for 10 seconds a day.
I set mine on the back of, like how there's a cover on the back of like a pickup truck. I set mine on the back of the cover one time. This is back when we had a landscaping company, so I'm going back like 15 years. We took the turn onto Church Street from River Road, and I heard like, and I was like, did you leave something on the back of the truck? And he's like, no. I'm like, that's weird. Whatever. We pull into the driveway, and I'm looking for my phone, for times, for like when we cut all the lawns and everything. And I'm looking for it, and I'm like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I know where it is, because the last lawn that we cut before that, we were both at the back of the truck on either side going, dude, do we want to head out to Ransomville and cut those 2 lawns, or should that be our start tomorrow? Like, we're discussing it, and I was like, I'm fucking exhausted. Like, it's been a long week already. Let's call it a day. It was like 6 o'clock at night. And then that's when I realized. And then we went back, but it was smashed. Yeah. So I had to get a new phone. But it was there.
Yeah. Dude, we were like ordering another phone. Because I was like, I need a phone like immediately. Like I got like people waiting on me for gig shit. Like I need to, like I have business I got to fucking, like I need a phone now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was late. It's like everything was closed. It was like 10 o'clock at night.
Sure.
Oh my God. That was
Could have went back to Toronto. Everything's open in Toronto all night.
Yeah, I guess.
Get back in the car.
Yeah. So, I mean, the last, that was a long time ago, the last one. You talked about the Manchester thing, but then you went on a bit of an adventure as well with your buddies. And you guys get a house and go somewhere? Virginia or something?
So we didn't get a house. We pulled all our like RVs and stuff like that down to West Virginia.
Oh shit, RV trip.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Fucking shantytown camping.
dude, it was wild down there. It was just me and my brother and my dad, and then a couple buddies, and it was the East Coast biggest gun raffle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we went down to that. It's the first time that I went. It was the 20th year that my father went. So like he's got all these buddies from down there, and these guys are like, they're backwoods.
Yeah.
These guys, like, some of them you can tell that they've been like saving up that $100 for this thing. You know, like they don't even have shoes. A couple of them. Like I'm like, where's your shoes? He's like, I don't own shoes, Chris. I'm like, you don't own shoes. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, am I the fucking president? I don't need shoes.
And we didn't win anything, but the guys next to us won like 4 guns. But the thing is fucking amazing, and the stories that these guys tell are like, whoa, like he's like, Black Eyed Bob and his sister, you know about them, right? And I'm like, no. And they're like, they got caught doing some weird ass shit. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like, those are just myths.
Yeah, those
you
are
know?
like the stereotypes.
And he goes, Ron, you know Black Eyed Bob? And he goes, oh, that guy's fucked up. And he's like, yeah, him and his sister been having an affair for like 6 years.
An affair.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that shit is real?
That's their Desperate Housewives. They're having an affair.
Yeah. And
let's see the sister.
Well, supposedly the sister's a real looker.
Yeah. According to the shoeless
According
guy.
to the shoeless guy.
Yeah, okay.
Shoeless Joe Jackson. But it's fun. I'm going to go every year for sure. It's $100. Dude, the door prize is $100,000.
What?
Yes. In cash.
Dude, is that just everybody's $100?
So yeah, so like they give it, they raise it's $1 million, so they give away $1 million in prizes. So the opening
this
prize,
is a guy with no shoes is going to $1 million prize things.
well, because it costs $100.
Yeah.
So he's been saving up all year that $100 to hopefully win. Like even the opening prize is $30,000 in cash.
Oh my God.
And then the next prize
I want to go to this thing.
Yeah, you should come next year. So like then it's every 5 minutes for 6 hours they give away a prize. And it's like gun, $1,000, gun, $2,500, gun, Volkswagen Jetta.
Wow.
Gun, ATV. Like, it's fucking...
Right, ATV, the Volkswagen Jetta was kind of a surprising model.
It was in there.
Guys.
It was in there. I promise you.
Yeah.
I was like number 7 on the list. Like, I was like, Volkswagen Jetta. My dad's like, yeah. And then like number like 38 was like an F-150. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm definitely in.
This sounds like some sort of like some sort of fucking Cajun pirate situation.
I know, I
over
love
like
it.
a cargo ship, and they're
But
just
in the
doing
middle
like
of the
a
mountains
giveaway.
instead.
Yeah. Some southern fucking yeah. They did some weird sort of Goodfellas truck robbery.
Then they for another $100 you could get in on the raffle for an AK.
Wow.
And so I went up and I asked the guy, I'm like, how much does that gun cost? And he goes, $20,000. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, how much is a bullet? And he goes, $10. And I was like, I ain't in on that. I was like, I'll never even practice with it. I'm not fucking spending $10 because, dude, you pull the trigger once and like 5 bullets come out. I'm like, that's $50.
Yeah.
So I was like, nope, I'm out on that one.
It's like a reverse money counter.
It really is. And then they do a 50-50 separate drawing, and the 50-50 was like $21,000 in cash.
Dude, fucking hey, these are some high rollers. These
Yeah,
are numbers that you're throwing around, and I'm like, wow.
I know. Like, I was like, I'm going to this thing every fucking year.
Yeah,
and
dude.
it's at this old abandoned racetrack, like in the valley between the mountains, like a dirt racetrack that like they abandoned, but like all the bleachers and everything are still there. The sound system's still there. The electric inputs are still there. They added like some cement pads that they could put more electricity in through and everything like that. And so like they can run electrical to like, because there's like, I don't know, like 4,000 or 5,000 people at this thing.
Dude.
Yeah, and they camp like, some people only come in for that day apparently, but we go for 5 days and just like
This is a 5-day thing?
Yeah, and it's so fucking hot that like you just it kind of worked out for me because it was like my exact schedule. Like we'd get up at like 8 or 9 in the morning, make a big breakfast, hang out, have a couple like Bloody Marys, fucking take a nap from like 1 to 5,
Yeah.
and then get up and fucking party till 3 or 4 in the morning. Fucking, I was like, this is my normal schedule.
Yeah, we're made for it. Yeah.
Like I remember the first day, like they're like, where are you going? I'm like, it's nap time. They're like, what do you mean it's nap time? I'm like, it's 100 degrees out. I'm like,
But you're in an RV. You got like a little fan in there or something? Fucking.
well, their RVs are air conditioned.
Yeah.
That's why I would go in the middle of the day and take a nap.
All right, listen, air conditioned RV. I'm all confused here because I'm like picturing shoeless guy.
I know.
I'm figuring
he was
there's
in a tent.
no air conditioning.
Well,
in
he was
sight.
in a tent, and I
He
was
was
like,
in a tent, yeah.
how is he fucking? I'm like, I would be dying right now.
Yeah, just wow.
It said second day down there, it said feels like 112.
Jesus.
I was like, dude, it does feel like
Yeah, I
112.
got a bone to pick with the fucking feels like thing.
I know, me too.
Because it's retarded. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you look at it and it's like 80. You're like, oh, it's hot. I'll dress appropriately. And then you're just underneath, it's like, feels like 64.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's what I need to know. That's the number for me.
That's the number for me, too.
What does the 80 even mean?
I don't even need the temperature
If
anymore.
it feels like that, how is it a different thing?
It has to do with the humidity and the fucking...
And the wind and shit like that.
all kinds of shit. Yeah, and it all plays into it. And it's stupid, but...
If I handed you like a box that was 100 pounds, I said, no, it feels like 4.
Yeah.
You'd pick it up. You go, no, it feels like 100.
Yes.
I don't know what measurement you're gauging it by, that it's
I
4
know.
pounds.
I know.
I'm picking it up. It feels like 100.
Uh-huh.
So that's, I don't know. Once again, looking in Toronto, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, sun, a little cloudy, but that's fine. And then it's raining. I'm like, we're ready for it, but it's raining.
Right.
Proper, you know.
Yeah. Feels like 69, but it's actually 81.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, there was a weird, I don't know, I guess because there is nothing else out there, so you're going to like see familiar, but there's like, how much, this fucking concert was like tens of thousands of people. Like, it's a stadium.
Yeah.
And there was this really weird shit where like, the first thing, we're in the city and we're driving and going to the hotel, and we're in like the fucking theater. It is like the, dead in the center of Toronto with just chaos happening all around you.
Sure.
And then this girl was walking down the sidewalk, and we're sitting at a stoplight, and she was, a rotund little thing.
Yeah.
She's a white girl, but let's say black dudes probably love her.
Okay, gotcha.
And she's in, and she's just in like the tightest, like clothes, like a clothes you'd buy for like a dog or something.
Yeah.
Just like pudging out of it. And it's fine, rock out, do your thing. And he's like, that's just crazy. She's like, that girl just gets ready and then like walks out, and that's what. And we like kind of were laughing at him. It's like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. That's her thing. We're just like, we can all like, hey, ma'am, we can see everything.
Yeah,
you're exploding out of these clothes. And then we're at the concert and we're sitting up in the stands of tens of thousands of people, and literally 2 seats away from me is that girl.
Oh, no way.
And I look at Lee, I'm like, look behind me. It's the girl in the fucking weird outfit. The weird outfit. The socially unacceptable outfit. She's like, wow. And like, dude, weird shit like that kept happening. Like, you'd be on the train and there'd be someone, and Canadians on the train, you go on a train in Japan, it's dead silent. There's specific cars to make phone calls.
Yeah.
The Canadian trains are the chattiest places in the world.
Oh, yeah?
It's like a fucking, I don't know, man. It's loud. They just won't shut the fuck up. They're all so happy to chat and talk to each other. It's fucking irritating.
Yeah.
And like, you'd see these people and you just kind of like be on the train with them for like an hour listening to them talk. And then like the next day at the concert, I'd be in line for the bathroom, and I hear I'm like, that sounds, oh my God, he's back. And they're just yapping again. There just was weird shit like that. You come out of the train station and there's like the same person you saw yesterday. And it's like, I guess, we're all going to the same place, but in that amount of people, you keep running into the same people. It was bizarre.
So there was actually one of those girls, exact same girl, in West Virginia, and it was Shoeless Joe's granddaughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shoeless Joe.
That's what I'm calling him. I can't remember his real name, but he did not have shoes on the entire time. And like, said he didn't have shoes. And I was like, okay. Because I commented on it, like on day 3.
You gave him 3 days? Yeah.
Like, I was like, all right, I got to ask. I can't help it. Plus I had a nice little buzz going, so I'm a little more forward.
Sure.
And he goes, oh, Chris. So I gave him a little bit of the hashish.
Oh, nice.
Because everybody there smokes. But you got to keep it down because the police go through, and it's not legal in West Virginia.
Yeah.
So I gave him like a little square of it. And he goes, oh my God, I'm in the 70s. I was like, I'm happy that you're happy, Joe. And then he goes, you ever meet my granddaughter? And this robust woman comes over, and she's in Daisy Dukes and a tank top. And I'm like,
it's the same person.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm like, that's the outfit, huh?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, it's nice to meet you. And he goes, guess what she does for a living? And I was like, I don't want to. And she's a lifeguard.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, she's the flotation device.
Yeah. She just floats there. The whole fucking family.
Just grab on.
Yeah.
I ain't going down, don't worry. That's mean, but funny.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like quite a trip.
Yeah,
quite
it was.
immersing yourself in the culture. This is like Hunter Thompson going to the Kentucky Derby or something.
Yes.
You're just getting into it. Mm-hmm. Get to know the people and get in such a fucking scene. I would never imagine that was the amount of money that was flowing around at a thing like that.
I know. I was shocked. Like, I was like, so like you just get it. So like the money you get, I think they give you like a receipt, and then you go to in town to like whatever place. And that's where you pick up the money. Okay. So that way, like, they're not just giving you $100,000 in the middle of 5,000 people.
Yeah, shoeless motherfuckers camping, smoking hash.
And every single person has a gun. Yeah. Every person there has a gun. Yeah. So there's that. And they don't check for any of that shit. They expect you to have a gun.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that.
Funny, they have an AK-47 that you won in a contest, and then you have hash, and they're like, "What the fuck is it? Get on the ground!"
So you're gonna give me that $100,000, not your boy. So yeah, that was pretty interesting and pretty cool. But then and then there's a place like right on the edge of like western Pennsylvania that you go to pick up the gun, because if you win a gun, they give you that or the cash value of the gun. And so they give you the thing for that, and then you just drive straight to that store, which is like, I don't know, 40 minutes away or something like that. And you drive straight there, and fucking you hand them the thing with your ID, and they give you the gun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you win anything?
I did not.
Oh.
I did win. So at night we were playing, and everybody there except for us was from like southwestern Pennsylvania or West Virginia, which is basically the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and there's a thing, and the further up, there's like weird, like, it's like stripes or something, where it's like the South, because you go up far enough in Canada, and you're in the South somehow.
Yeah, I know.
They're like farmers, country fan,
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Look at Trailer Park Boys. Is like, we were watching that, and I'm like, this could happen in any trailer park in the South.
So this is funny that you brought that up, because did you see Sebastian Bach is doing stuff with them now?
Oh, yeah, he was on like the whole Train season, like years and years ago. He was on that, yeah.
Right.
Because he's Canadian, I think.
I was thinking music and a comedy. We should get that.
Yeah?
Sebastian Bach and Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
That would sound like crazy.
Yeah, it would.
But anyway, so like everyone, it's like everyone down there is like the same. So like they're like, "We playing poker tonight, Rod?" To my dad, and he's like, "Yeah, of course." So they're like, "Chris, you play poker?" And I was like, "Not really." I'm like, "But I will," you know. So like we're playing poker, and every night I win.
Oh yeah,
4 nights in a row, I won all the money, like literally all of it. And they were like, "Rod, we think your son might be a little hustler here. He said he doesn't play poker." And I said, "Look, you guys, I said I don't play. Not that I don't know how to play." I was like, "I know how to play. It's not."
Apparently, they don't.
Well, I did. I'll be the first one to admit that, like, I stayed in a couple hands that I probably shouldn't have, because, like, I would be winning, which means I had a bigger pot, which means I could take more chances than everyone else as the game went on. So I did, like I think a good poker player would.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I'll just fucking flush this guy out. I'm like, $100. And they're like, "Well, Chris, I only got 75. And I'm like, "Well, 75 it is." And they're like, and then they're scratching their beard going, "I don't know what to do." and I'm like, "Hey, if you want in, you're in. If you don't, you don't." And then they're like, "I'll fold." So then the next time I'm like, "He still got 50 left. 50 it is." Like, because once you get up, if you're smart, you can kind of flush them out. And as long as you get decent cards. But I got lucky like a few times. Like, I had this stretch of straights that was insane. And I was like, and even my dad was like, "How the fuck are you getting a straight every single hand?" I'm like, "I have no idea." He's like, "It's fucked up, man." Like, because everyone was like, that's when everyone was like all in, because everyone was getting like, 2, 3 of a kind. I'm like, straight. They're like, I'm like straight flush. They're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like raking in the coins. Like,
yeah, they're all just loading their guns, looking at you, thinking you're pulling some sort of Yankee tricks on them.
I think they did think that, but I assure you, I was not. I'm not that wise, even.
Yeah,
certainly not that conniving.
That's hilarious.
So I did win. I think I ended up, a few $100s up, like, because we were playing like, We were playing like $5 and $10 a man for each buy-in, and we were probably playing like a half a dozen games a night, a half a dozen pots a night, And they kept being like, let's raise it. And every time we raised it, I won. And they were like, let's go back down to 5. So it was good. It was good times. But yeah, I'll definitely be going back again, and it's going to be great.
That's cool, man.
So we have some announcements. We're starting music down at the old Griffin Brewery. As many of you, I think, know, I work at the Griffin now, which is why we're still struggling with the name for the show.
The Captain's Griffin of Thoughts. Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Not really. So every Thursday night and every Saturday afternoon.
Starting the Griffin in Youngstown.
Yes,
the brewery.
The actual brewery. And 200 Youngstown Lockport Street. My partner here is going to be doing the first show.
Yeah.
Friendly Foes.
Thursday, September the 11th, me and Pete will be there doing some Friendly Foes. Foes and Captain back together again.
I know. I'm so excited.
It's a historical event.
It is.
So, yeah, Thursday night, 7 to 10.
Yes. So, look forward to that for the entire winter. We'll do shows from 7 to 10. Well, actually, week 2, we're only going to do the music from 6 to 8 because the Bills play at 8:15. So we're doing music from 6 to 8, and then the Bills game will start. So come on down for that. We're going to do pizza and wing specials. We're going to, and hopefully the fucking Bills are going to fucking light up the fucking Dolphins.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm getting excited for the Bills, man. And, I don't know what's with preseason things. I don't know. But me and Eric were doing a gig in Clarence at Shalubi Loofer. Mm-hmm. Which is a fun thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
It's cool. I had to ask the guy. I'm like, what the fuck is the name?
I remember you told me about
his
this.
daughter's, his nicknames for his daughters. But it was cool.
Okay.
And you play all original music. It's like a little beer garden. It was really cool. But it was like a Saturday, 2 to 5 thing.
Okay.
And as we're playing, I'm noticing everyone in there is, except for me, Lee, and Eric, are decked out in Bill's shit head to toe.
Yeah.
And there's an energy. I can feel it. I'm like, I think something's going on tonight. And it was a preseason game.
Yeah.
I think it was the first one. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just was like, you start to get that, looking around, you're like, oh, I think we're a little outnumbered here.
Yeah. So the NFL is, here's a little sports part of the show, as we try to do. A couple minute clip. The NFL started last night. The first actual game was last night. The Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles won. The defending champion, Philadelphia Eagles, won. Nice. And so we're off and running. And now the defending losing Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, which I love saying, is playing tonight against their rival, the San Diego Chargers or LA Chargers. I don't know. They keep changing all the fucking cities and shit. And you can't have any names that are Indian type anymore, which is weird. I think only white people are offended by it, but for some reason we feel the need to change them.
Isn't Josh Allen and Jerry Seinfeld, they're engaged now? I thought I heard that they were... Didn't they already get married?
Wait, say it again?
Josh Allen and Jerry Seinfeld, his girlfriend.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's her name.
I go, say it again?
Yeah. Harry Steinfeld.
Wait, didn't they already get married?
Yeah, I think they did. I'm thinking that the other dude and Taylor Swift are engaged.
Yes.
And that was okay. So I was
they're
like,
already
wait,
married.
is there rival weddings happening too?
Yeah.
Like they're going to fucking even compete with that?
Uh-huh.
She was in, Steinfeld was in, our buddy Colin and his sister work at a restaurant called, isn't it called Prescott's, I think?
Yes.
She was in there. Steinfeld was in there.
Oh, yeah?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
That place is great.
Yeah.
I've eaten there. It's amazing.
Well, apparently the fucking rich and famous, the goddamn queen of the city's eating there, so it must be pretty good, yeah.
Exactly.
And I was like, you just go over there and fucking give her a tug, be like, you need to keep that boy fucking happy.
Yeah.
All right? You need to keep him clear in the head. You know what I'm talking about, all right? I don't care if you don't want to do it. You got to do it.
I just saw a clip with her the other day, and they were like, who's going to win Haley, who's going to win the Super Bowl? She goes, the Bills, of course. And they were like, why would you say that? And she goes, look who's at the helm. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
yeah, man, I'm excited. I got a book. Rob's daughter's in like a dance thing, and they were doing like these packets, and and I don't know what the fuck it means because I don't know shit about any of this shit. But yeah, I was like, yeah, man, I'll buy a packet to help the dance troupe for the kid, you know?
Sure.
And it's like if your number hits on like whatever the score is, you know, you like win something. So I need you to explain it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm like, this will give me an excuse to watch and actually be into it.
There you go.
And he explained it to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not retaining
And then
it.
you can do the sports club from now on.
Yeah, man. Instead of just giving you like the celebrity gossip of it, like, aren't they getting married? Like, they've been married for 5 years. I'm like, hey, you know, my friend gave her a mojito the other day. Thus concludes the sports news.
This concludes the sports section of our show.
A friend of mine fucking gave her bread at a table at a restaurant.
That's awesome.
The wife of the guy who's playing.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah. So, and then Saturday afternoons are going to be 4 to 7. And then the last Saturday of every month, we're bringing back the School of Rock. So Del Lago School of Music will be featuring somewhere between a half a dozen and 8 or 10, possibly at the most, students. Showcasing their newfound musical talents, which is exciting too. I love that. Like I love that we're gonna keep the music thing going for generations to come. So, lots of big things coming, people. So we're gonna give you something to do all winter. I know how bored everybody is, and they're getting antsy to get out of the house. Well, here you go. Here's your chance. So,
yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Have a nice little cozy place to play. Mm-hmm. Let me find. I had some things written, I think.
So I'm standing on the deck today of the cabin, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And my dad's like, what? And I'm like, what? I'm like, it's not a leaf like blowing around in the driveway. And I look, and it's a mouse, just like running around. Now, I'm not saying it was the same mouse. I don't know for sure, but about an hour later, I go into the barn to grab the tree trimmers, and it's like a chainsaw on the end of a pole. And I go in to grab it, and there's just a dead mouse like right inside the door. And I was like, did he just go inside and commit suicide?
That was a cry for help running around in the driveway.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know what the hell he was doing or looking for or running around after, but he must not have found it and just said, fuck it, I'm done.
Dude, we were coming back from something late, and a fucking fox ran out in front of us. And, like, I don't know how the fuck I didn't hit this thing.
Oh, wow.
It was so close. It was like it was trying to kill itself.
Yeah.
Like jumping in front of a train or something.
Yeah.
It was just a blur of red that went by. And there was one barking. You've heard a fox bark. Sounds like a screaming woman.
It does.
Dude, it's insane. And there's one that like hangs out around the neighborhood, and I think him and the cat kind of get into it, and he starts screaming at the cat.
Yeah.
Because every time I hear it and I go out and I look, and the cat's like standing there outside Giddy's just like fucking looking around, and he's all excited because there's something out there.
Right.
But it's just that fucking loud barking, yelping thing.
Yeah, it is it's like a blood-curdling scream almost.
It's fucking scary.
It is.
It's fucking demonic.
Yes, it is very demonic. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
We did this gig in Cleveland. I don't know if we talked about the Cleveland gig at all. So we got an Airbnb. A whole crew of people came out with us.
Yep.
And like we're standing there, and like I just get there. Smidge and Liz are the first people there, and we're standing there talking. I've been there for like 5 minutes, and I look out the window behind them. I'm like, "There's a fucking deer right there."
Yeah.
And in the neighbor's yard was a deer and 2 little deer, like a mama deer and the 2 little ones.
Yearlings.
And then there was a giant rabbit back there. I was like, "Dude, this place is fucking magical." But yeah, we had a good gig out there. Shout out to Colin for stepping in at the last minute.
That's right.
Colin joined Roy G. Biv for the night.
Yeah.
It was at this cool place called the Beachland Tavern, and underneath, like there's a lounge side, then there's a ballroom side, and the ballroom side is like had like the White Stripes that played there, like all these big, and then underneath was like this cool vintage store. I bought a copy of London Calling.
Oh yeah, you told me about
sadly
that. That's
missing.
Sweet.
Yeah. But
it went missing?
No, I said it's been missing from my collection.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those records you see and you're like, it's embarrassing I don't have that.
Yeah,
I need to fix this mistake immediately.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we had a good time. So yeah, we go back to the house. We're all sitting around the fire and making, snacks and things, and we got that one of those little iron fucking sandwich things, you know what I mean? You can make like a pie or like a grilled cheese or something. Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, we're just sitting around. I'm playing the guitar. We're chilling. It's pretty late. Everyone's pretty beat. We drove out there and everything. And Philo's there, And Samino's there, of course. And everyone's getting all banged up. It's hilarious. Because I'm not. So I'm just watching all these kids get all fucking banged up. And at this, almost simultaneously, Philo falls asleep in a total fentanyl. Like, he looked like an old man in a park.
Yeah.
Just like this.
All right.
Just arms down at his side, head hanging down, just sitting, just sleeping, just sound asleep with his head down.
Yeah.
And Samino's sitting in a chair with he's somehow ended up in Lee's fucking chair, and his elbow's like in the cup holder.
Okay.
Like lodged in the cup holder.
Yeah.
And they're both just out. And we're like, oh, it's kind of adorable. And then they're just sleeping and we're laughing at Philo looking like just past, like he just looked like he got deflated, like a robot that got turned off or something. Just
right. Yeah.
And fucking somebody said something about like play some TLC.
Yeah.
So I got my guitar and I start fucking lonely mother gazing out of a window. And when I hit the fucking Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls chorus, both of them wide awake just popped up. And I was like, holy shit, it worked. And they both launched in. Someone brought up one of the cart guys at Tops that Philo knows because he knows everybody.
He does know everybody.
And he pops up. He's like, you talking about Jerry? And like they just launched into this conversation as if they had been awake the whole time. Like there was no groggy waking up period. It was just right into this conversation like they were both awake. And the rest of us, the other 8 people, were like, what the fuck was that? Smith just looked at Liz. He's like, what just happened? Like they were sound asleep and then both awake and in mid-conversation with each other.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even know that. Like some sort of weird like Soviet spy thing, like someone said their code word and they passed out and then they said the other one and they woke back up. Like they didn't even know what happened. We were like, dude, that was fucking wild.
That is wild.
Yeah. So anyways, we're
see that from the two of them.
And fucking dude, Samina's a fucking goofball. He's hilarious, man. Just watching that kid operate. He comes in after the gig and he's just got this huge duffel bag and we're in this tiny kitchen and he's walking around with it and he's hitting his vape pen and we're all like, he's almost knocking sweeping the whole table of shit. We're all like Ricky with the clearance stick on his car.
Yes.
And we're all like, yo, 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 yo. And then I watch him bump into the stove and hit the knob on one of the burners. And then he's like, wait. What is that? I'm like, that's fucking gas, dude. You just turned the stove on. Turn it off. He's like, wait, what's that smell? We're like, John, turn it. You're going to fucking kill us. You've been here for 10 seconds. You almost blew the house up. Oh, my God.
What is that?
Dude, it was fucking hilarious. But
he's a funny dude.
He's a fucking hilarious dude.
He is.
But so Marcus Smith and the Rapscallions was a band we opened for, and they were fucking phenomenal.
Cool.
Dude, entertaining, fucking original rap, soul, fucking rock, fucking anything, man. They were fucking great. And we're going to try to get him out to Buffalo. He said next year he wants to do like a whole Rust Belt tour.
Cool.
So we're going to try to get a gig with him around here.
Nice.
But they were super cool. And him and the bartender at the end were like, you guys going to the Hall of Fame tomorrow? We're like, yeah. He's like, touring bands get in for free.
Yeah.
Like, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, we're not really touring. They're like, did you drive here from another place? I'm like, yeah, you're fucking touring. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, we did just do a string of gigs. You can say like, Youngstown, Lewiston, Buffalo. They don't need to know which Youngstown.
No.
Like, we are doing a string of gigs. So we come up with this whole scheme because it's the band, but then there's all of our buddies. And we're like, okay, you're a backup singer. You're the tech guy. You're the guitar tech. You're the roadie. Lee's obviously the road manager because she's got road manager energy. And she's good at like, she's like, all right, as we get there, and I'm like, there's no fucking way this is going to work. Liz is a backup singer. Philo's a rhythm guitar player. They're going to give us a few maybe for the band, but they're not. And like Smidge went and changed the fucking Instagram so it said like 7-piece Buffalo band like on tour now.
Oh my God.
And so we get up, dude, it's packed because Morgan Wallen is playing at the stadium next door.
Right.
So there's just cowgirls. I was like looking around. I'm like, what the fuck was there, a gun show?
Yeah.
Like, dude, it probably looks a lot like where you were at.
Right.
Dude, but so the place is just mobbed. There's just fucking, you can't park anywhere near it. You got to park on the city and then walk over. And we walk up and Lee's like, all right, I'll go talk to him. She's like, she's like, you guys just go look annoyed and stand in the back and just look like a band who's annoyed.
Right.
And we're standing over there, and I'm like, this is not going to work. And she goes up, and apparently she's like, I got Roy G. Biv coming through, and I don't know if anyone told you they're coming. They got a couple hours. They're in town for just the day. They just played last night at the Beachland Tavern, and they got to get going, but they want to walk in the hall for a couple minutes. And here's we got like the production sheet from the show that had the load-in times, and she pulled up the Instagram and she proved it. And she comes back and she's got 10 fucking wristbands. I was like, holy shit. fucking Lee, man. She can get it done.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so we just went in and fucking spent the day in the Hall of Fame walking around.
That's awesome.
And there was this kid. There was this kid with headphones on, obviously something, you know.
Yeah.
He was yelling, when he gets upset at something, he would just be yelling. And he's got his mom, who is just the worst. This woman was the fucking worst, dude. Because, like, he starts running away, and she's nowhere to be found. You just watch this kid run down the escalator and just take off. And we're like, all right. And then she comes up. She's like, I have a severely autistic 24-year-old son, and he's You could tell she loves being this and doing this.
Sure.
She probably got in for free too. She's talking to everyone who works there. She's talking to anybody.
Yeah.
We just look constantly all day. We're seeing this woman trap people in conversations while her son is just wandering around.
Jesus.
And he just is getting upset. She's like, he's triggered by Morgan Wallen. We're like, oh yeah? She's like, yes, because Morgan Wallen uses the R word. We're like, oh. She goes, yeah, he says retard. I'm like, well, you just said it. Yeah. Like first she said the R word. Then she goes, yeah, he said retard. So he's triggered by that. He's offended. So anytime he sees Morgan Wallen, he gets upset. And dude, this place is full of about 18,000 people in Morgan Wallen t-shirts.
Yeah.
And there's Morgan Wallen shit everywhere because the guy's playing the stadium next door.
Right.
I'm like, this is a hell of a day to fucking bring your severely autistic Morgan Wallen
hating
file fun. Yeah, but it's like, what the fuck? So I don't believe any of that. I think this kid was probably just a little on the spectrum, and living with this lady drove him completely batshit crazy. She was the worst. She kept like cornering people, and she got Christian a few times. He was a nice guy, so it's like, oh man, we gotta go save him. I think Lee had to go save him and act like production. Like, hey, bus is leaving, we gotta go type shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, thank you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, that lady was the fucking worst. Yeah. But it was a good time. It was a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was fun to go play a gig with a bunch of fucking crazy bastards fucking rolling with you like a pirate ship, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more of that in the future.
Yeah. So yes. Listen, we know there's no good way to promote a gig on this date, but September 11th
yes.
at the brewery, then you'll never forget it. Mm-hmm. I hope you don't, you fucking unpatriotic piece of shit. Never
That's
forget.
Right, exactly.
Friendly Foes at the Griffin Brewery. Never forget.
Yeah, 7 to 10. Never forget.
Never forget, man. It's going to be a good time. Come celebrate.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I'll fucking cheer it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's get this music thing off on the right foot down at the brewery.
Captain's very excited.
I am.
Captain's
I'm really
back
excited.
in the saddle on getting on the phone and booking all this stuff.
I am. I've got most of September. I've got all of September and most of October booked already. We're already moving into November. So
nice.
So I hope all you fuckers come out and see us.
Christ, it's fucking September.
I know.
That's why, like, the phone thing, I was like, I barely remember this summer because it's just been running and gunning constantly. But it's all saved, and I can go share them. I can go relive all my fucking memories.
Yep.
And Oasis is never going to play the first North American gig in 17 years again.
No.
That's a historical fucking event we went to.
I mean, unless they break up tomorrow.
Let's hope not.
I know. Just saying.
I know.
Then they could do it again in 17 years.
Let's not wait that long there, fellas.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah. It was fucking great, though. So, yeah, shout out everybody. Shout out Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe.
Shout out to the girl.
Lifeguard.
Yeah. Shout out to the lifeguard. Thanks for saving lives. You're a lifesaver. Do you think there's any sort of Sandlot situation? Remember the kid in the Sandlot pretended to drown just so she would give him mouth to mouth?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think there probably.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I have a feeling, just by the, incestuous nature of these people, I have a feeling that his granddaughter was the other guy's sister.
It
was
could
Black-Eyed Joe. I think it's the same person.
Black-Eyed Bob?
Black-Eyed Bob, Shoeless Joe, and Black-Eyed Bob. There's definitely relations there.
There could be.
Yeah.
And if she's the looker, I'm very intrigued on what a non-looker is.
Yeah.
So...
all right. Well, hey there, Captain's Nugget Thoughts. Thanks for listening. Share it. Tell it with all your friends. Come out on the 11th to the Griffin Brewery in Youngstown.
Yeah, and we'll be releasing the schedule. The cat.
No, there's a cat.
I was like, what the fuck was that? We will be releasing the schedule this coming week. Probably all the way through Christmas. So... so look for that on Instagram, on mine, on Sean's, on the Griffins. And come on down for some shows. We got some really cool bands booked.
Yes, it's going to be great. And also, I should have done this earlier, but massive thank you to everybody who voted for Biv for this battle for the Borderlands thing.
Absolutely.
There's so much to get to when we take such long breaks. But the
There is.
Ironworks show was fucking legendary. So many people came out. The Jug crowd came out, and Buffalo Friends. Everybody came out, and we just, dude, we had to rip it because everyone, showed up for us.
Right.
So it was fucking great.
Yeah,
And
congratulations
so
again on that.
Borderlands,
That's amazing. Whoa.
So Roy G. Biv is playing the Borderlands Festival. We won a thing. I got to go to a real radio studio and record shit with Bentley from the WBFO The Bridge or whatever. Sorry if I said that wrong. But she wanted us to do like a Tuesday take. She was one of the judges. She asked us to come do like a Tuesday takeover. So we make a playlist and go in there and talk about like why we picked the songs.
Right.
And it was a blast. Matt's knocking over microphones. This is why cats are not in the... That was a professional radio studio and there was no cat fucking with the microphones in there.
No.
That was a professional operation. This is ridiculous.
Come on, Matt.
So shout out to fucking everybody, man. That was a blast, and that's a real nice feather in the cap. And this will be a nice way to end this insane summer I've had. Is to rip a Biv set at the Borderlands.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody who helped make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay, Captain's Nugget Thoughts. We'll see you later.
Yep. See you next time. Hey, watch it.